discipleship, it means to pick up your cross and to follow Jesus and to let your life be a show of his love to everybody around you, and in any relationship that you have, to just project God's light and love. You don't necessarily have to be like, hey, do you know that you are saved, that Jesus loves you? Hey, go read the Bible. Just like showing your joy, that you are filled with the joy of the Lord, showing that to other people. That's being a disciple.
Everything you do, you like reflect Christ in everything you do, whether it's loving on others, having like a quick conversation with people. And I think that's what BCS does a good job at.
What is it about those moments, like how people leave their fingerprints on this campus or in those small interactions, that you feel can happen here, that does happen here, that is something that you can feel it, but also it feels almost like water through your fingers, so you can't always pinpoint it? Is there any small moments, or is there any small thing or any feeling about discipleship that kind of comes through to you on a day-to-day?
Well, I think one thing that allows for those small moments is the schedule at BCS. I think there's a lot of social time that is allowed, whether that be the 10-minute passing periods or the long lunches on Tuesdays where we have an hour and a half to hang out.
You're welcome.
I don't think anyone dislikes those. But I think those are also important, and just allow for those small moments that just make all the good relationships here at BCS. So, yeah.
It's like the little conversations you'll have with people during those passing periods, I guess, or even teachers just walking by a classroom and they're standing at that door, like waiting for you to walk in to have that conversation with you. I think that's what makes you feel like welcome and like wanted, like in the school, just like you feel like you belong here.
I guess spreading the joy of Jesus to each other, just, you know, you never, like, it just makes a huge difference to just pass by someone and say, hi, how are you doing? Instead of just like going your way.
Right.
And that just makes a huge difference. And teachers do that all the time, students do that all the time, and it just makes a much more warming community.
I think even having like the commons open in the morning, like somewhere where we as students can come together, and Amy all the time, she's always there and she's always ready to listen. And like, I think that's something that's so awesome, is that the environment itself is built for that community.
And who is Amy?
The lunch, the deli clerk lady.
And the fact that she like knows all our names, like even that shows how much like teachers care. Because like with masks and everything, that's kind of hard, you know, even to like smile and stuff. But like she just like knows you.
I have heard that the definition of joy is not just happiness; it's happiness in being together. So I think we've all kind of touched on that. Relationship is the big thing, and I think that that joy and that kind of those relationships are at the core of discipleship, and that's what makes this place so special, the relationships and the disciples that this community creates.